You see, I took the entire thing apart. Everything. There was one step left from when I had bought it that I did not do.
All right, we are live and ready to rock and roll.
Woohoo!
Sound is being a little weird tonight, but we'll get it figured out. I'm also trying to mess with my camera, trying a different attempt, a different way of doing the camera. So I'm almost done here.
It's a big difference between Mountain Dew and Diet Mountain Dew, I gotta say.
That is correct.
All right, let's see if this works. Search. Video wants to use my camera. Allow. Allow. All right, we see Micah now.
Cool.
All right, join the room with camera video source. That is fine. Okay, start. Okay, it is not horizontal. Let's see if we can get this to work. Okay, so far so good. Now, if I fix this, where's my camera on here?
Wow.
Hey, Atomic, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to do a new camera mode, see if it will, by using my camera on my phone, hopefully it'll stop my computer from exploding as much as it usually does. I just can't find where my camera is on OBS. So give me just a second. Is it this one? Nope. It's not that one either. Alright, let me look. It's not that one. Okay. That's weird. Let me make sure that Soundscape still working. Alright. Doggin, Jackson. Pick or Tinder. It'll be, as soon as I find where this is, it'll be a quick fix. Ah, there it is. Found it. Alright, so now I need to unlock it and then change the size so that I am bigger. Okay. Alright, well, hey, that's not perfect, but it is a little better. Let me try this. Make it a little bit fitting more into the frame.
Me-
And then tilt this up. There we go. Alright, so that's what we're going to go with. It's not perfect, but it's better. And actually, what happens if I do this? Nothing, you just get a lot of extra crap in the frame, and we don't want extra crap in the frame. Let's see. Up higher, up higher. Alright, that's a little better. Alright. Reno's fixing himself. There we go. Okay, we'll try that tonight and see how bad it looks and see if anybody cares. I use my phone cam too. Usually works pretty well. Yeah, I have to figure out how to get like something else on here, or see if XSplit will load onto my phone or something. It's a little distracting how having this stuff in the background, but it's alright. I'd rather have stuff in the background be distracting than my camera not work at all. So speaking of whiches, I just need to find where my camera went, because it fell off. I want to make sure it's off. Alright. After long last, you guys have finally found Skullport. Let me do this. Alright, so you guys finally found Skullport. You have some pictures here in the message of the day. So this is as you made your way in. You see that the city, a lot of it is from derelict ships that have been crashed, and so they repurposed the wood, built them into little shanties and huts and buildings and businesses. And it also goes up. So there's 3 main layers of Skullport. The first one where you came in, and then there's a second one and a third one. Sometimes they are layered right on top of the other, so you can see that they are these different walkways. So you can go underneath these walkways, go climb up, and then from that second floor, that second level, a lot of times you can walk around right there on that second level through these walkways, and then the same thing with the third level. Let me see if my sound alerts are working. I think they are. I'm pretty sure I heard him. Yes, cool. Got the sound alerts working again. Excellent. All right, so Atomic, since you're here, let me type it in and make sure you hear my question. Can you hear Me. Players. Come on. And then, okay, you can hear me. Excellent. Can you hear the players? Guys, say hi.
Hi.
What's up?
Hey, Jackson rocks. You heard me okay, right?
Yes, I was hope. One of them was sneezing earlier. Oh, that's right. So he can hear everybody. Um, and then here's some sound effects. Wake everybody up. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. All right, so he gave a round of applause. See, everything can be heard. You also pass a notice board. Which everybody promptly ignored.
No, we didn't. We all read it. I meant to say the most interesting one was the upper left. I mean, upper right. Maybe not. I could be wrong.
And then you continued on and found the this level right by the waterfront where you guys came in was almost deserted. You could see some people here and there. Saw some movement every once in a while in one of the buildings. But you also saw some flaming skulls, which you saw in the pictures from before. These green floating skulls that are lit on with this green fire that never goes out.
Huh.
So as of right now, you're the. Just in case you guys need it, here's the map. You can zoom in if you want. But you guys are at the P. You can see if you look closely, the gray is the bottom floor, bottom of the ground level. The darker wood planks is the second level, and then the lighter wood planks are the third level. Right now you are just outside Thimblewine's pawn shop. You had come from the back, and it said, hey, if you're looking for Thimblewine pawn shop, go around to the other side. And that's where we left it.
Okay, so we're going to the pawn shop to get rid of some of our stuff. Screw up, fine.
So you guys gonna go in?
Yeah, that works for me.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, so you walk in and there's a little tinkle of the bell. And climbing up from behind the counter, you see this female rock gnome. And she sort of straightens out, sees these spectacles that she's wearing, sort of blinks and looks at you guys as you're coming in and sort of reaches under the counter and then realizes, looks again and sees your armor and you're together, so it's not just some minotaur and
Yeah.
demon man coming to rob her and bugbear. And she sort of
And then we all rob her.
still has one hand under the counter. She says, "Hi, name's Crystalline. What brings you to Thimblewines?"
Let's see her again.
Say again.
I'm not sure if this is the character or not. Am I supposed to be good at the bargaining? I need to get a really good price on the stuff if we're going to sell stuff. Scrambles.
So scrambles then. We'll say. Well, we've been in the dungeon of the Mad Mage for quite some time, and we have some stuff we'd like to sell you. Some of our loot from our lucrative adventures.
Indeed. I have a 1 ounce block of unknown substance, I guess. Just to point that out. Dust of sneezing and choking. Do we need that?
She sort of leans over, waits to see if anybody else is coming in, and says, "Well, if you boys have been traveling around here in this Underdark here, the dungeon of the Mad Mage, and feel free to look around, see if we've got some nice wines, some other things that you might find interesting, oil or torches or whatever you might need for your adventurers such as yourself. And in fact, anything in the player's handbook that you might want, she has
That's those
available."
things.
And anything you're looking to sell to her in particular, go ahead and put it into the party sheet. You can just drag it from your inventory over to the party sheet.
You're familiar? Okay. You're familiar with the clockwork stuff category?
Oh yeah.
So
I personally don't tinker. I'm not a tinkerer myself, but I've got some cousins who are tinkerers.
cool. So I have a lot of stuff from the clockwork. Is it a genre? What is it? Or it's a profession, a guild.
Right?
I'm asking. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is like a blacksmith or any other artisan.
Okay, cool. Well, I got 5 of them. Different. One of them's different. So, in other words, I'm just throwing stuff out there, guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to sell or not supposed to sell.
So whatever you feel like selling.
But I don't even know what some of the stuff is. Or when it's, where did we get it from? Let's see. Fancy bedroll. Ooh.
If you're looking to buy anything, you should be able to open up the items as long as you have the player's handbook. You could also look for the comprehensive equipment manual.
Okay.
It has a lot of the same things as the player's handbook does. It's just better described, and there's a lot more options available in the comprehensive.
Right.
So, in anything from those 2 books, you can just drag it from the items tab, and then subtract the amount from your character sheet.
Okay. I have a lot of shit, man. The I noticed that there's in my inventory on mine some unusual things that, like the boots of Alvin Kind. I'm assuming I'm wearing them, right?
It'll actually have a picture of a T-shirt if you're wearing it.
Okay, so I don't have any others then floating around. That's part of my armor. I don't have armor actually. I use a what's it called? So I can't have armor. What can I have? I forget what it's called.
You can use armor, but usually
Uh,
your
yeah, but
Constitution bonus is going to make your armor class higher than using
yeah,
armor itself.
I have an unarmored unarmored defense. Yeah, say that fast. Respect of the stout people. Stout folk. We're supposed to be dragging shit over to the party sheet, or we taking it away from the party sheet.
You are dragging it over.
Adding it to the party
Oh,
sheet.
This
okay,
is the
well,
shit that I want to sell.
one defense. So I'm in the wrong spot here again. Oh, shouldn't we get some torches?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it used to be you never left the building without having torches on you.
I think I have a bunch of them.
Do you? Okay, well then maybe spread them out or something. Okay, I got the I know the pirate's treasure necklace. I'm gonna check the necklace, see if I feel anything magical about it. The pirate's necklace. Where the hell did it go?
Are we keeping track of what we put in there? How is this working? Because Scrambles wants to sell his shit separately.
Really?
Yes.
I'm the one that.
You're all
yes,
part
I'm
of the
one-
party. You're all part of the same party. So you would, unless there's something in particular that for some reason would be yours personally, this is all a loot that you've found as a party. So you would share it as a party.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I just
That's what
have
I'm saying.
things. Okay, well, I have things that I have specifically paid for, which is why I'm asking.
Yeah.
But I do not care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't tell. I can't tell what stuff was mine and what stuff we just added to the thing so that somebody can carry it.
All right, who had the painting of Yek?
I did. Everything in there is mine.
Give me a percentile.
Yeah, we should. I think I've been pretty good at the getting better money than most others. My charm and charisma. Literally. I got a small gemstone. What's that worth? Small gemstone is equipped. Wait a minute. Ten gold pieces. Might as well get rid of it, right? Some weight. Well, this is a recent use for that sort of thing.
All right, Scrambles, give me a percentile.
I did. I gave it. It said 50%. I'll take 31's better though.
I don't see it in the chat.
Oh, it's because of the fucking party sheet. So I rolled 50 and then 31. And now it's gonna give me 70 fucking 7. That's bullshit. The stupid party sheet's so big. I was rolling over the party sheet where the box was. What is the percentile for?
And now I need a persuasion.
Awesome.
Okay. Where's my skills?
Persuasion.
Perception, performance, persuasion.
Godin, do you have anything you want to sell?
I don't think so.
For example, I am on the list for my inventory. I don't know why Jackson is on the list. Is he being carried or is he being stored?
So the answer to your question, Reno, is the pirate's necklace does not appear to be magical. It's a pearl necklace.
I'll see. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sell it then. Fuck. Lost agate was. I mean, I'm into minerals 10. Yeah, I'll just hang on to that. I got oil flasks. I 2 of those. I have the opalescent conch that I got. That was a find, wasn't it? Oh, it's artwork. I mean, it's a treasure. Yeah. Didn't we get that at one of the this really bizarre adventure where we took off into another dimension? Is that where we got that?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
There's so much
Okay.
shit we have.
No.
Is anybody else
Correct.
getting Reno coming through robotic?
No, I hear him
No.
okay.
Okay, so it's just me.
Just you. Got 10 pythons. Portion. I have a battle axe +1. I guess that could be given. I'll say that.
I'm still adding things to this list of bullshit, by the way.
I have a ring of Axholm Signet. Is that? It's only 5 gold. I get like a quarter gold for that. Speaking of which, got a shield. Got a stone key. You know what that's about? Symbol
No,
of.
I have
that was
keys
more-
too, but I don't remember what they're from, so I'm
I
not
have a
gonna get rid of them.
mystery key. I have a holy symbol of the adventuring gear. Holy symbol, 50 gold. I'll keep that, or hang on to it at least.
So you have found several
Roll.
things within the dungeon that you
Yeah.
presume would have to do with stuff later in the dungeon.
Right. While you're hanging on to it.
How do I grab multiple things? I forgot what button that is.
If they're of the same thing, so
Yeah.
if you have 20 torches,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hold shift and drag it. If you want to grab a torch,
Still
and
not working. That's so dumb.
armor, and something
Shift.
else, you can't
In
do
my
multiple
inventory, do I
things.
hold it over the eye symbol or over the actual item or
The
what?
eye symbol.
'Cause shift.
Hold
down
shift, left click, keep holding both, and drag it. There you go. You got 3 alabaster urns that
Nope.
time.
Okay, cool. Because I had 5 and I've been doing the shift thing, and for whatever reason it wasn't working. Whatever. Okay. Bag of sand. I don't know.
Hey, can you open up that thing and see if anything comes up?
Could you be
The
more
link or whatever.
specific?
The in the chat. I put
Yes,
the clean
this has
dwarven.
not been identified.
Okay.
Costume jewelry. I will take all of the
Get that
costume
identified?
jewelry.
Yeah. Nope. That's all I have. Everything else I have has a spell on it, or it's weird.
Removals. I'll take those. Can go over
All right,
there.
we know I need a percentile.
Okay. That work?
Nope,
I guess that did not work, or did work?
did not work.
Fuck. There we go. There we go. What I get? Holy crap. Oh, okay.
Oil painting. Oh, pint flasks. Never mind, I want those. Albert. What does a pot of awakening do? What the fuck is that?
Hey, I got
All
some
right,
cool
so-
stuff in here.
This is a
Go ahead.
bleached skull.
Yep.
Because you found it several days ago, I'll say you guys had it identified.
Okay, cool.
I will be well within my rights to say didn't identify it because you didn't say you did, but I'm being nice.
Okay, pot of awakening.
Wouldn't you be the one that told us that we identified it? Because you're the DM? GM?
So you
goat.
remember that the scrambles was enlarged for several hours.
Yeah.
So you remember, Micah? Do you remember the bonuses that Scrambles got when you were enlarged?
I was a lot stronger. That's pretty much all I remember. It was more damage, and I was hitting harder because I did more damage, and I was stronger. But I don't really remember what the exact bonuses were.
Correct. And reduce does the opposite. So you can cast enlarge on your friend, or you can cast reduce. Oh no, it can only use the enlarge aspect of the spell. So this skull was the one that you found inside the gelatinous cube. And this gelatinous cube was huge, much larger than a normal gelatinous cube.
Right.
Do you guys remember
Yep.
that one?
Yes.
Because this skull was in it.
Yeah. I
So it
do
was a
remember.
normal gelatinous cube, but it was enlarged because of the spell, because of the skull.
Okay.
And
So it's meant.
you can also cast invisibility on it too, with it too.
That's what the skull does. So it just jumped in price significantly then. Although I don't want to sell it anymore.
Take it back
I
out
should-
and keep it for yourself.
Well, don't have to keep it for me. Just keep it.
If you're gonna use it, heck yeah.
Well, did you hear? It seems to me like the properties that that thing has are certainly going to come into use. A dead scarabbeetle. Did you pull out any of your dragon heads or teeth of newt and all that kind of stuff? Of the collections of animal parts that you pull off? Did you get rid of all that?
The whole point of
Yeah.
taking a trophy is to have a trophy.
Indeed. What the why am I not seeing it here?
What's it called?
My mind is. It was the dwarf skull. It was the
Because it's now a bleached skull that has been identified.
bleached. Yeah, there you go. Bleached. It's not showing up on my thing. But like I said, it's worth a lot more now. And what were the two things it could do?
Enlarged invisibility.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's
Uh,
a pot of awakening, the painting of Yek. That's pretty funny.
Why did I roll for the painting of Yek? I'm just curious. I don't know what I was rolling for. Or is it just something that
Make sure you
she saw?
To determine
Make
how
sure you
much you
didn't
could
yak all
convince
over
her
yourself.
to see how much you could convince her to buy it for.
Oh. Okay.
Because it's just a painting of a dude. But
Oh.
by explaining what it is, that it was actually wasn't a dude, it was a goblin who was using the circlet, which you also have,
Yes.
and they're trying to sell. So she can sell them together. Because in the painting, he's wearing the circlet, which proves the point. So by pointing all that out and stuff, you were able to make it worth something.
So we should probably hang on to it then.
No, we should sell it for short.
Or sell it. Okay.
It's a painting of a goblin nobody cares about. Okay. That's everything I want to sell there.
And I'm going to buy.
Guys
Oh, so
bought
how
the
many did
bag
you
of
have?
sand. He didn't want to keep the bag of sand. He
No.
used it to blind people.
Yeah, I don't care.
Lose it
I
to
still have
guitars out of
three.
sand.
I still have 3 more bags of sand.
Bragging, bragging, bragging.
There was a point where we were in a room of sand, and I took several bags. I didn't think I needed like 5 bags of sand, so
Did you put him in the
So-
wall space back then?
She says, as she's looking through all this stuff, as you guys are dumping bags on her onto the counter, things are falling on the floor and stuff.
yes.
That cask there of ale, you might be able to get a better deal over at the distillery. I'll take it if you want, though.
A cask of ale? Somebody put a cask of ale in? Or are you talking about the ale bead I put in there?
Yes. The
I appreciate it.
Want to tell her what it is?
It's 160 gallons of ale. Okay, cool. Then, yeah, thank you. And I'll take it back. I appreciate that. It's 160 gallons of ale because I used my dust of dryness thingy to soak up ale in a couple of those big old dwarven things.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's everything. I have no idea how much it's all worth.
All right, so now you need to determine who is going to do the haggling.
Okay. That's going to
And-
be intimidation or persuasion.
That is correct.
Intimidation
One of the two,
Let's
and you can either try to roll separately, but it'll be harder, or one of you can help the other, so which means they
I
get
can
an
help you,
advantage.
but I'm not. Yes, I agree. I have no plus or minuses on both of them. So whatever you have,
So
can
my
help you with.
intimidation is +3. I wouldn't
There you
mind
go.
trying to intimidate her. And I have inspiration, so I might try and do that. Is everybody down?
I'm
Yeah.
also
Can you help
fairly
your-
persuasive, so
I cannot hear what you said, John.
I said I'm also fairly persuasive.
Okay, better than 3?
Yes.
Cool, then you should persuade her.
Okay, so is somebody helping him so he gets advantage?
Yes, I'll help.
I'll help
Okay.
too.
We'll both help.
Yeah. Well, we got to roll. Let me roll something.
Persuasion.
Right, so nobody wanted the rod either. Wow, that's a
No.
What rod?
interesting.
You the rods?
Yep.
Dude,
Out of alertness, I think is the one you're talking about, right?
Yes. Casts four
Well,
different spells.
dude, you got to go back and pull this shit back out, dude. We have no space bags, man. You can just carry whatever you want. These are important stuff, aren't they?
Here's the thing. I added everything in here. I don't even know what you added in. This is all just
Dude,
bullshit I'm carrying.
I know that,
I'm
but
not using any of this.
it's a no space bag, dude. I mean, if didn't you just say that there's spells? I mean, 4 items that are magical,
There's several magical items in there.
and why would
So
you
she looks at
sell
it,
them?
puts it in a box, and she sees different stuff comes up. She says, "This is beyond what I can pay. Well, I don't get a lot of customers through here. You'll have to take this ride somewhere else."
Okay. So then I'll take the rod somewhere else.
Finally, a woman that rejects your rod.
That's right.
All right, so go
Hey.
ahead and go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Or even better, the
With
woman
advantage?
A what?
Persuasion
Woman
with
that
Couldn't hear you.
advantage.
Dude.
Persuasion with advantage.
Oh, I already did one.
Isn't that what you said you were good at?
Yeah, I did one a second ago, but you want me to do another one?
I do not see one in the chat.
I did it in the tower.
Oh, don't do it in the tower.
Did
Yuck.
you?
Well,
Oh yeah, you did.
I
Okay,
did it in the tower because he didn't give me a number.
I don't see a. I don't. You didn't do it with advantage, so do it again.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
I'm sold.
You get a total of
So
711 gold and 97 silver. Why didn't it
You,
sell
you should probably take that.
the teardrop in a bag of sand? It's
You say a chia pet in a bag of sand. So scrambles.
Yeah. What?
I think you put almost everything in there. So just take the money.
If it goes to everybody, it goes to everybody. I don't care.
Yeah. When it comes to the shopping and whatnot, when we get to the good places, you're gonna want that money.
It's already been split up. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
The
Never
money has
mind.
already been divvied out to everybody else.
Never mind.
now if you want to give him your gold, go for it. You just got 178 gold. So if you
I'm
want to
fine.
delete 180 gold from yourself and give it to Scrambles, go for it.
5.
I don't think he cares enough.
No.
So I only offer twice.
Okay. So still a couple things left. We'll worry about that later. Um, maybe because it was the odd amount. I don't know why I didn't do those two.
No idea.
All right. Does anybody else want to buy anything from her?
No. I don't.
I I will have looked around. Would I find anything that would catch my attention?
Potions of
Particularly?
holy water, acid, vials of acid, um, flasks of oil, torches, lanterns.
So scrambles? What's your status on the torches again?
Oh, I have 5.
Okay.
Each torch lasts an hour.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, we could definitely use some. Do you want me to pick up some more?
Sure, if you want to. I mean, we can all see in the dark, so.
Not Talgan. Not Talgan can't see, can he?
No, but he makes light, so.
Yeah, he casts a light spell.
Um, do they have any potions of greater healing?
Yes.
Okay, and how much does she want for her potions of healing?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think I still got a couple left back here. Let me take a look.
Look at. Let's get the greater healing. Is there like a greatest healing?
There's superior.
What does that cost?
No idea. No idea.
Or are you just making shit up?
No, there really is. I don't know what it costs. I don't have one. I just know it exists.
Ah,
There's like potion of minor healing and like
So
potion of
supreme
healing and
healing
greater.
is 10d4 plus 20.
that's not bad.
Is that different than superior healing, or is
Look at the price, man. Holy
Superior is 8d4.
that's what it is? Yeah.
So supreme is the best. And then there's superior, greater, and regular.
shit. Right. Anyway, how much is the next one up that we're getting? Greater healing. How much is that per thing? Is anybody hearing me?
Yeah. What was the question?
I can let them go for 200.
Ooh. I'll take as many as she has.
Yeah. Because we can split the money on that or whatever you want to do.
Look, I still have 8 left.
Oh wow.
Let me
I'd like
get-
to buy. Yeah. However many they don't buy, I'll buy. I'll buy whatever's left.
Yeah, I'll get 3.
Okay, so I'll add it to the party sheet.
Is that easier to do than anything else?
Yep. So there's 8. So Reno, go ahead and Jackson can grab 3. Got into where you're going to buy any. I know you have a lot of regular healings.
I would, yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to. I don't have a lot left. No, I don't. I have.
So,
I
however
might
many you
only
want to
have one
buy,
left.
they're 200 each, and there's 6 left because Jackson took 2.
Took
Did you
3.
say anything? You said something about Did they have anything other than regular healing ones?
Shit. Yeah, they have the double ones, the greater.
This is the
Greater?
the greater healings are
Oh,
200 each.
oh yeah, I'll take all 3 or whatever you got left.
There's 5.
So there's
See,
5,
1,000.
and both of you and Scrambles want them all.
So he can have
Oh,
3, and I'll
never
take
mind.
2.
Okay.
I'm taking 2.
Well, if
So
they're grabbing some too, that helps
so,
because
so
I
that
mean I'm
gives you
grabbing for
3.
the party. So
So Scrambles subtract 400, Jackson
I am.
subtract 600, and
Yep.
Godden, once
Shit.
you take the 3 potions out, go ahead and subtract 600.
Can I reset the square if I fucked it up? Back
Yes,
to its original
just
number?
click it and then type in a number.
No, I'm talking about it. If I'm not putting a number, just want to go back to its original number.
You just have to type in the original number. I don't know what it was.
I don't remember what the original number was. That's why I missed it.
No, there's no way
You,
of
you
knowing.
started talking all of a sudden, and I'm like, oh, I just forgot the fucking number.
You added 3. Did you
Oh,
have
that's
any
right.
to begin with?
I know what it is. I know what it is. I got it.
Okay.
Something like that. I got it.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
So Godden, take them from the party sheet and then subtract 600.
not one second. Cool.
Items.
Now what's the superior? Is this okay? So superior 2 is nice. How much is the superiors?
This is superior. 6 beaver belts.
$2,500.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get that right now. Oh
What
my
is it?
goodness, coding is gone.
I have. I got some money to give you if you want.
Not that important.
Okay.
Not for that much.
You mentioned I hate glasses.
It's annoying. I thought I had. I know I had at some point. I had it coded.
And she has 1 supreme healing for 37,000.
What? Silly.
Is that 10d4 plus 20?
Yep.
For 37 grand? Man,
That's what I'm saying. I want to just get some couple of the other ones.
it's the equivalent of 2 of the superiors. That would only be 5 grand for the 2. That isn't even that. It's 1 superior plus a regular one.
Well, let's see. Well, it's still cheaper because
Doesn't seem very supreme.
it's this. It's the whatever it's called, the chutzpah, the fame of having it. It's a fine wine.
Yeah, if I found it, it'd be fine. But I ain't buying one for 37,000 when I could buy. Let's see.
Yeah, a lot of them. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Very
13 of the superiors for that price, and it would give me a lot more healing.
right. That's what I'm saying.
It's like going to Costco and finding out that the smaller one is actually cheaper, and if you buy a bunch of the small ones versus the bulk one that they got on. It's like, wait a minute, thought the bulk was supposed to save money.
Yep. Well, yep.
Hate it when they do that.
All right. So, anybody else going to buy anything else? All right. So don't forget, everybody has taken off their gold. Yes, 600 for Jackson, 4 for Scrambles, 6 for Godhead.
Mm-hmm.
I took all
All
my
right.
gold
Who's
out.
collecting them? That's what I want to know.
She is.
I don't.
All right. So, says, well, welcome to Skullfort. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your trip.
Oh, what are we looking for again? I mean, we're here.
We're looking Flagon and the Dragon.
So does she know where the flagon and the dragon are?
You should ask.
I'm asking you.
I
Party
don't know. I'm
leader.
not a mind reader. I'm also not the party leader. I don't want to be elected leader of this thing.
You weren't elected. We're named after you.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll ask her, hey, do you happen to know where the Flagon and the Dragon are? I'm not real familiar with Skullport, so if you could kind of paint a map for me to get there, that'd be great. Not an actual map, but show me.
The actual map is okay.
All right, she
Kind of
does. Let me trying to get past all. Here it is. All the crap.
I spilled my milk. Damn it!
Always sucks.
All over my leg, all over the floor, all over my jeans. Pants on the thing.
Don't cry over it, okay?
And she get help with that drinking problem.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll cry if I want to. My party.
All right, so the distillery she mentioned is just across from you.
Oh, perfect. She'll show me where that is too.
Down,
Nice.
It's basically 2 buildings over and 1 level up. And the Flagon and Dragon. Yeah, if you head straight down, you'll see a. Trying to relate these two because normally the levels are separated, so you're dealing with 3 different maps that you have to try to juggle.
Right.
So this is all combined into one, which makes it convenient, but it also makes it a little bit challenging to make sure I know what I'm looking at here.
Right. Yeah.
It would be there. Yeah. So as you head straight down, you'll see the village square, and then there's a small building beyond, and you should be able to hear it from the village square. Just keep heading east, and you'll hear it. It's also on the bottom level.
Okay, thank you.
Which,
And I'm gonna head over to the winery she showed me.
yeah.
The distillery one?
Yeah, the one that I can sell my stupid bead of Dwarven Ale at.
And we tried last time. Well, you weren't here when we first came here, right?
I was here when we got here. I wasn't here when we went into town.
Okay, so he purposely avoided taking you anywhere near the distillery.
Why?
Because he
Didn't want me
figured
to
you
tell?
wanted to buy and drink,
Yeah, for
as
sure.
is your habit. So yeah, no, we like, oh, quick, let's go the other way. We didn't see anything.
Yeah, but she told us that it's right there. So
I know. Now we got no excuse.
yeah, so let's head over there. I need to sell this stupid bead of ale anyway.
It's a lot of ale.
It is.
All right, all 3 of you give me percentiles.
Can you roll a percentile for me? I am not at my keyboard at the moment. My
Okay.
leg trying to dry out my leg.
And level 3. All right, so the distillery, as you're walking up to it, you see is a 2-story building, so it covers both. It's on both the lower level and the middle level.
Wow.
And you see that there are different paths that there are steps that lead up to the second level. So sometimes it takes a little while. You have to backtrack and then go up the steps and then follow the paths. In this particular case, though, there is one right next to the distillery. So you're able to, if you wanted to, go straight up to the second floor if you ever wanted to. Let's take a look here. All right. And it's actually 3 stories.
But I don't know. Did you describe the flamers flying around on the upper levels?
Yeah, the heads, the
So Mike,
skulls.
okay, you saw that. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And it was in the picture as well. And if you're looking at the background, let me see. Open, close. I don't know what just happened. There it is. Minimize. Yeah. So even the backdrop of their, if you close your windows and look at the background, you'll see.
I can see him.
Skulls. This one has
Cool.
quite a few more skulls than the other picture
Yeah.
did. But yes, they are around. You don't see them anywhere near in this number. You typically only see one at a time. You might see one and then within a minute see a second one in a totally different place. But you typically don't see more than one at a time.
Okay, because I was like, the background picture has 20 that I can count. So
Yeah.
it's like that's quite a few compared to the first picture I saw, where there was just a one.
No wonder they call it skull port.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So as you're, there we go. I'm not sure why everything slowed down for a moment. All right. So as you come in, and like I said, it's a 3-story building. You see the roof is sagging a little bit. That's the scent, the smell that you guys smelled as soon as you came on and started walking into the town at all. There's a couple of you picked it up pretty quick, and as you were walking, more until all of you smelled it. It just sort of permeates the town. There's not a lot of breeze, not a lot of wind in Skullport, so it just sort of
Nice.
carries. And you see he's got several different, lots of different casks. Lots of most of them are 5-gallon casks for sale. He has some smaller pony kegs, and also they sell. You can buy mugfuls as well. Looks like there are 3 different kinds. Let me see if I can change this to that, and then bam, there you go. Let's go. All right. Reno, you want to read that for us?
You're muted if you're talking.
My apologies. It starts with this dwarven, right?
Yes.
This dwarven distillery is a 3-story stone building with a sagging roof. Good, or whatever you call that, the shield dwarf distiller, shield dwarf, makes amberjack, a sherry, bitter goat's head ale, and a muddy alcoholic swill called whatever that says, Worm's Whim or Biz's whatever. cost of the 5-gallon cask is 20 gold pieces for amberjack and 10 gold pieces for goat's head ale, and 5 gold pieces for the Wern Whiz. The Wern Whiz. Bless you. So that stuff must be good for the 5-gallon. Well, a 5-gallon is those big Home Depot buckets or Lowe's buckets, so that's a decent amount. Imagine for you, that's just a Sunday, right?
That's right.
5 gallons is quite a lot, but it's not that much for a gigantic Minotaur. 5 gallons in a bucket's pretty impressive. Anyway, is there like an owner of the shop? Is Gaiad the Shield Dwarf Distiller, or Gade? How do you spell his name? Gade?
That big
Scooter.
yud.
Good. Okay.
What brings you lot in here?
Hey, good. It's Scrambles the Death Dealer, aka Scrambles the Heartbreak Kid, aka Scrambles the Dragon Slayer. And I'm here to sell you this bead of dwarven ale. And
So
I'll
which
hold
one
it
of
for a
you
second.
is the Dragon Slayer?
That's me. Scrambles.
I'll have the sword. Damn it.
And I point to my chest with my thumb. That's me. Scrambles. Puff
He
my
sort of
chest out a
takes the
little bit.
bead, looks at it. That's a pretty cute trick there. Not sure how you managed to get a swallow of ale. It's not frozen.
A swallow. This is 160 gallons of ale. And it's dwarven ale. Fine dwarven ale that I found deep in the dungeon of the Mad Mage. Fermenting in its own age. Fermenting with age.
He sort of narrows his eyes. Give me a persuasion check.
Gotcha.
Can I help him? I'll shoulder him.
Okay. So you do it with advantage.
I'll just do it again because I didn't know I had advantage in my pad.
Okay. Well, 13 is better than the 6 you rolled the second time. That was Jackson. Jackson,
balls.
Yeah.
you're helping
13's
him.
better
You
than
don't
8.
have to roll.
I know about
So
it.
the well, it's a good thing because you rolled a 1. And you got
Okay.
a 6. But yes, and that was perception anyway.
What did you ask? Oh, persuasion. Never mind.
Okay, so
I bet.
he sort of says, "Look, you may be a big minotaur and a big dragon killer and everything, but if you're wasting my time, I swear, I'll put this hammer to good use." And he walks back. Says, "Come on upstairs." And you go upstairs and you see that he's got this. So part of the distillery extends into the cavern wall from down below. So he has these huge vats. And
That's with a V or with a B.
V.
Okay.
And so he goes over and looks in one and says, "Yep, this is pretty empty right now. Give me a moment." And he's rummages around, does some things. All right.
Does the
This
vat
is
look
what
like
I
it
said
could hold
it is.
160?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure Scrambles' eyeball and this isn't like a bathtub. Okay.
And he says, "If this is what you say it is, then I will pay you a fair price.
Excuse me.
Go ahead and make it do its stuff." And you see that there are little steps leading up, and there's a contraption above it with this big handled spoon, two large handled pieces of wood that look sort of like spoons that he can use to mix the whole thing with a contraption and stuff.
Okay. So I don't know how to use the bead. I just know I have a bead of dwarven ale. Can I throw it in the
How do
bottom of the thing, or do I smush it with my fingers? It's the dust of dryness is what I use to make the bead,
Yep.
which I also have, but I don't know how
yeah,
to.
but
So
how are you
if you
gonna
reactivate.
hold
throw it, upon impact, it explodes.
That's what I figured. Okay, cool.
and
So I'll throw it into
create
the
all
bottom.
of it at the same time?
Yeah.
Does
Or
it create all the ale at the same time?
yes, it's a single bead and it
So you,
breaks, shatters, like a water balloon, but more.
right, and that's it. Though. I mean, it's done. And it doesn't put it back together, right?
Yep.
No, but he's got a big jug for it, so we're fine.
All right. So you throw it down, it smashes, and whoosh, and you hear a creak. Yeah, that's the walls. All of a sudden, have this force of ale, and it shivers, shakes, and you see he comes over, grabs a ladle from a little rack that's right there connected to the vat. Um, Bends over, scoops some up. Looks to be about slightly more than halfway full. So you're guessing it probably holds about 300 gallons. And
Cool.
scoops some up with the ladle, smells it, uh, pours some out, and is staring at it as looking at the color and stuff. As he pours some out, he's watching it, um, watching how it reacts when it hits the rest of the liquid. Take some. And let me see.
I'll drink
Where
some.
is the?
I'll drink whatever ladle he's handed me.
Oh, he doesn't. He's drinking it himself,
Oh,
testing
I
it.
thought you said he
See
said
what it's
take some.
like. No,
My
he
bad.
tastes some. Sorry.
Oh, taste some. Good, good.
And let me see. This is. There you go. Well, and look, back here it is. Okay, so that.
What the dog doing?
Well, my worm whiz is a little better than that, but overall, this is looks to be right about 160, just what you said. That's 160 that I don't have to make myself. Tell you what. Hold on. I'll give you 60 gold for the lot.
Wow.
And you know that normally it would be worth 40, and you would usually get 50% plus whatever you roll.
Hey, if he's
Right.
willing to give you that, that's fine. That sounds like a good deal there. And
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, you know, if you want it to stay in this vat, that's fine and all, but I can make it back into a bead. It's going to cost you another 300, though. Do you want it to stay in the lot, or do you want me to make you another bead?
No, I don't. I'm just a simple beer swiller. I can't be paying 300. No, I'm good.
Okay.
And I missed a little help, so we'll do that on the next roll. And so Zinlu, this will be for you too, because I know you're a dog freak.
Then
They're sleeping on the floor, chilling. You had a long, hard day without anybody here. There's normally somebody here all the time, but today there was nobody here most of the day, so he was all alone with the other animals. It's not his favorite position to be in. It ain't easy being pretty, Zinlu says. That's right.
Easy being pretty.
All right. And Atomic, have a good night. If I didn't miss you already.
Nick.
All right. So you sold for half again what it was worth. The Dwarven Ale.
Yeah.
Is anybody gonna buy anything from him?
Yep.
Unless something catches my eye, I didn't know.
I'm good. I'm waiting till we get to the flagon and the dragon.
Okay. So, does anybody want to taste any of his ale? He does have a
Sure.
little, I think the term is jigger.
Mm-hmm.
Little shot, almost like the shot, double size of 2 shots things.
Yeah.
So, for 1 silver piece, he'll give you a taste of all 4. And each one is better than the last.
Ooh.
Amberjack is really nice. It's almost a mead. Has a nice golden color. It's lighter than the other 2. Worm Whiz is dark. It's almost like a stout. It's a very dark ale. The Goat Head's ale is sort of in between the 2. So, if I knew more about beer, I might be able to give you more examples, but I don't know enough about particular beers to give you examples of what it might taste like. But there definitely seems to be worth the cost. They're very good, above average ale.
And Scrambles will pay the silver to try each one, but
Okay.
he might come back on the way out. But for now, he's got a job in mind.
And
All right, you guys ready to get out of here?
On Discord as she's running around town, so if anybody wants to say hi, feel free to jump on Discord or let me know. Not Discord, I'm sorry, the chat.
Oh, gotcha.
Stream chat.
Well, hey, we appreciate your business, and I'll probably see you on the way out of town. Grab some of this Goat Head Ale. And then Scrambles will exit the shop.
Right, you see he's already pulled out a block of wood and starts working on tracing out trying to think of a name for this new beer he's got.
Oh, hey, you should call it if you're looking for a name for that, you're trying to whittle a name in there. If you call it Scrambles Brew, I'll give you gold. Or call it the Death Dealer's Brew or the Dragon Slayer's Brew, something along those lines. Something that has to do with me. I'll give you gold, and I'll toss the gold at him.
Death Dealer's not bad.
All right. I give him a gold. I have to take gold away from my inventory now. Cool. All right. Then I really leave for real this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna head over to the Flag and the Dragon, going the way that I was told where it was.
There we go. So now he sells Death Dealer for 4 gold as well.
Nice.
All right, so I need another percentile from all three of you as you leave and start heading up around the corner.
Hey.
Are you going to go on the second level or the first level?
Second,
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
probably safer than first.
Um, Alright, so I'm looking here just to see, check a couple things real quick. Okay, so that's good for him. He's done. Close this. Trying to close some windows. Winded. Alright, so going through the second level. And got it, I need a percentile. As you work your way around. Do. So this main central bridge will take you through most of the city. Alright. What I'm going to do is let me go ahead and dump down to assets, notes, wrong button, assets. Alright, I'm going to add some letters. So do you guys want the name? So do you want a G for the distillery, for Gude's distillery, a T for Thumbelina's pawn shop, or do you want a D for distillery and a P for pawn?
I like the D and the P, but
Okay.
Yeah,
that's my vote.
I agree.
I'm terrible with names.
Alright, so if you're looking at your map, there's the distillery.
Can you push the map to me again? I closed out of it.
Sure. Let me just a moment here.
Does it feel like it's dangerous up on the second or third floors? Or do people seem comfortable?
It's about the same as is on the bottom floor, just different stuff. Like I said, you have different buildings, different accesses. There's a couple.
Yeah.
Each layer has one or two ways to leave Skullport as well.
Okay.
Different passages that go off. Alright, and then
I keep getting the map of level 3, which is us in the boat. Am I supposed to be getting a different
There you
type of map? Oh,
Yes.
cool. Thank you.
alright, and so yeah, Unibolt is the Skull Island. So yeah. Zinlu also says hi to everybody.
Hey,
Reno, Micah,
Ooh.
Mantha.
What's up?
Alright. I'm just typing. Directly, it's not below, it would be to the south. Alright, so Scrambles, you see this is on the second floor, second level rather. Pawn shop is on the first floor, but the what you see is on the second floor.
Okay. I'll point it out. I'll nudge Jack some. Hey, look at that, and I'll kind of not point with my hand, but I'll point my head up and look towards it with my head. Look at that thing up there. Can you make out what that is?
So you guys are on the second floor as well.
Oh,
So Jackson, as you turn back, you see the door directly below the pawn shop
Yeah.
on the second floor closing.
there was some kind of cloaked thing that went in there. It
Yep.
was like a big
I
figure in
see.
dark clothes.
Yep.
Think we
So-
should go check it out?
I think so. Well,
Yep.
It looked like it was skulking around, so I said we go check it out.
You gonna go back? Okay. Alright, so you go back and down and around. Give me perception checks.
Okay.
It's gonna be DC 15.
I'm gonna use. No, I'm not.
Alright, and got it. I need a perception check, please.
It's not letting me click it. How odd.
That's odd. What happened there? Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry, I noticed. No, that's a. Yeah, well, I still never got one from you. And then-
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what's going on with this. Try this.
oh, nice.
There you go. So you and Jackson, as you're coming, you can see these faded signs. Faded outlines. It looks like maybe there at one point there were letters on the door that have fallen off or have been ripped off, and so the outline that's left when you leave, carved letters on something for a while and then take them off.
Right.
And you see it says, "The Black Tankard." And as you open the door, you see this. It's only one story, as far as you can see in here. There's a dwerger. You can tell he is because of his pallid skin and his white hair. Dwarf behind the bar. It looks like a tavern. You see a minotaur across the room, and then you look and you see another one, catty corner from him in the other corner, both sitting on stools, sort of watching. You also notice that there's a spectator up amidst the rafters. And for those of you who don't remember what a spectator is,
Okay.
it's like a baby beholder, but nowhere near as high level and stuff. But that thing is floating up near the things. You see the guy you noticed, Scrambles,
Yeah.
is sitting down at a table with another person. They're both hard to make out, just because this is not really well lit. There's like one flickering lantern that's low on oil, because everybody in there has dark vision anyway. And all three of them, the two patrons, sort of look over. Minotaurs. Everybody sort of looks over at you as you come in.
I'm gonna look up at him, and I'm gonna go, friends. and I'm gonna walk over to where like the bar area is, where the guy in the cloak is at.
I'm gonna stay guard. Just chilling.
You're in a tavern, so where are you going to stay guard at?
Um, well, I'll assess the room and sit with my back to a wall or whatever. There's
All right.
availability.
So there's a rickety chair, uh, and a dirty table. You sit and get back to the room to the uh, opposite where the Minotaur is,
Yeah.
the opposite corner. And this is where we will take our break. So we will be back in 10 minutes, guys.
Okay.
Cool.
Right, we are back. See if my peeps are back. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody in that last 10 minutes.
I'm still here.
Alright, so click the I'm ready button
Where's that?
in the chat.
Oh,
Alright, so Jackson, you're sitting down at this little rickety table, dirty table. And that's right, it's in the I'm not lost, I know exactly where I am. Didn't lose anybody. You're sitting there again, you see this minotaur across from you, sort of watching you, switching between you and the rest of the scrambles and Godin
lovely.
that you guys are in. Spectator just sort of floating around, eyeballing everybody all at once because he has 5 eyes. Right, as soon as you guys are ready, click the button so I know you're here in the chat. As soon as we get scrambles back, pick it up from there.
What happened?
Okay. I know Micah has some stairs he has to manage every time he takes a break, so he'll be back here shortly. Zinlu's been doing tons of Icarus. When we first watched him, he had this little shack, barely livable, and now he's got this huge lodge, multi floors, all these different contraptions and furniture in it. It's been crazy, but I have to say, he's got followers, so he'll have 30, 40 people watching him just go nuts on this game Icarus. So, all right, so we are back. So scrambles. Jackson sits down. Go ahead and click the button. I'm ready when you're back, John and
Rambo.
Kendrick and Micah. So we're just waiting for Kendrick. All right, so you said you sit down with the sketchy, the sketchy guy you saw sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down next to him.
Okay. So they're at a larger table than the one in the corner. The one in the corner is almost like an end table where Jackson's sitting. And the bartender, dwarf, let's see, Godin is not back yet.
What?
Alright, so you are back. Alright. So,
Oh, I know.
got
Look
in
at that
as
thing.
so Jackson went peeled off and sat in the corner. Scramble sat down next to these two dark clothed individuals. What are you doing? There's two other tables that are empty, and the bar itself that has 4 stools.
I'll go to the table. It's on the other side of where the two guys are sitting with Scrambles. There's one that's just kind of get a better perspective.
It might be a little suspicious, dog, the way we're acting.
Okay.
I'm not acting suspicious.
Well, we have a group of people coming
Be
in.
suspicious.
People are watching
Be
us.
suspicious. Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
It's in a song.
Yeah, it's from a TV show.
It's a little blip from a TV show.
Are there any girls there?
And about 1,000 names.
Did somebody just yell out, "Are there any girls there?"
Yeah, it's from an 8-bit D&D thing.
Any girls there? I want to do them.
Where is that noise coming from?
It's sounds you can do in Discord. So
Okay, I know what that skit is. I'm just
Yes.
like, why do you have that saved?
Roll the dice to see if I'm getting drunk. I get drunk.
Ridiculous.
all right. Here we go. Yeah, most of these are from people I play with, Drake and Rob and stuff. They have
Yeah.
the things because I don't know how to add them myself. I only have a handful that Discord gives me. But one of these years, when I figure out how to do it, I'm gonna have like the Fifth Element quotes and Kung Pao Enter the Dragon quotes and stuff.
Nice.
Enter the Fist. So we'll get there.
Nothing of a sexual nature, I assure you.
Right.
All right, so you both sit down and they both, and the two guys look at you and the bartender says, "You all want something to drink? You're gonna have to come up here and get it. I've got." Oops, where'd it go? No, that's too many windows open is what I've got. Love is what I got. Remember that. Come on. Where is I've found all the other windows except the one here it is. There it is. I got some worm whiz. And she puts a mug up on the thing. Or I've got worm whiz. And he puts another mug up on the thing.
There you go.
2
One word it
bits.
is.
And if you ain't drinking, you can leave.
It's like a strip club. Two drink minimum.
So it's still silver. Are any of you not gonna come grab a drink?
No, no.
I'll go get a drink.
Grab for him.
All right, so mark off 2 silver. As you sit back down, they well, I'm sorry. What was it that you said? Scrambles.
I just walked in and said, "Hey, boys," or something like that, and I sat down.
What's up? How much is a bit?
Silver piece. You see, Scrambles puts down 2 silver, takes his drink.
I did.
So there's 2 people sitting there. You can tell one looks to be he's got a hood over his head. The other one is the one you saw, and he sat down. He's wearing like a bandana over his head, like a skull cap looking thing. And they both sort of look back and forth between you and Godin, who sat down. And one in the hood. "You didn't tell me you were bringing friends. The other guy says, sort of glaring at both of you. These ain't no friends of mine. I don't know what the hell they're doing here.
Now,
You're in the other corner. You're in the corner, Jack.
I'm sure nothing fun.
Got it. Scrambles. What you gonna do?
Scrambles will. They're both. This is the two minotaurs sitting across from each other, correct?
No, the Minotaurs are in the far corners of the room on stools, just watching. It's like
Oh,
you
they're
can tell they're
security.
like bouncers and something.
Okay,
Spectators up floating in the rafters,
gotcha.
staring at everybody all at once because he's got 5 eyes.
Scrambles
These two,
will.
one is looks to be humanish, maybe elven. Is very thin. The cowl you can't see under the cowl, and then the one you're talking to seems to be human. The other one you can see with the skull cap.
Hey, when there's money to be made, everybody's friends. Am I right? And I kind of like elbow nudge the guy next to me. And then I'll lean back in my seat a little bit.
So he sort of looks over at the Minotaur in the corner, who's back at you. What kind of money we talking about?
I don't know. I was told that this is where I should go. This is where all of the cool happening people are, and people are trying to get work and get their hands dirty. Might be able to find something around here.
All right, so
I was hoping you would be the guy I talked to.
Godden and Scrambles, give me perception checks.
Perception, huh? Where is my skill?
17, nice.
Easy.
18, all right. So both of you happen to notice as a hooded figure comes and takes a drink, you notice he's got light, almost like a gray skin, thin hands, long fingers. So you're pretty sure this is a drow.
Oh.
And the human you can see half concealed on his neckline. He's got the symbol of Xanthar tattooed. You can see it poking out. See the symbol of Xanthar poking out from his neckline. Boss don't normally go through Minotaurs. What kind of job he's sending us on?
Shit.
Minotaur's worth his weight in gold.
Well, that's what I was trying to. That's what I was kind of hoping you could tell us. Not really sure what's going on here. Pretty new to Skullport, and I just noticed you walking in here with the necklace around your neck, and pretty familiar with Xanthar. So, just hoping maybe you could tell us what to do next. Hoping to make a little gold while I'm here in Skullport.
Yeah, what he said.
So the Minotaur in the southeast corner across from Jackson
Yeah.
says, "We can make some money. How about you and your little pretty boy over here?" He points to Jackson. "How about me and him go to the bat's roost, huh?" And then they all start laughing, chuckling.
Scrambles will go, yeah, how about that? And
Bats.
he'll look over.
And that is
he'll look
B
over.
with a bat with a B. Bats.
Yeah.
Roost.
Yeah, it sounds real funny. I don't know. Maybe ask him. I think you should try it. See what happens.
I'm suggesting that we don't fight.
I'm not trying to find anybody.
The
No,
little
I'm
so
talking.
the demon boy speaks for himself, huh? He hasn't been saying much so far. So what do you say there, demon boy? You want to go to the bat's roost? Just you and me, huh?
I'm trying to be
Sorry,
civil to.
is he being threatening or flirting? I really can't tell from over here.
Give me an insight.
Okay.
I'll help him. I got good insight on him. Can't see, but insight. Yeah. Come on, baby. Do something good. Not too bad.
All right, so Jackson, you can tell he's um. It's sort of like he's asking you outside for a fight.
Yeah.
God, you're not real sure. It could be either. It could go either way. Maybe both.
Okay.
I don't mind the fighting. I mind the being bamboozled by being mugged or something.
So Scrambles will
Big
say, "Okay,
scary
well,
man like you, got a big old axe, pointy horns. I'm sure no one would touch you."
Yeah.
I will speak up at this point too. Boy, it sure sounds like you really want to touch him an awful lot.
hey, you know what helps with that? Couple more beers. I'll go get them." So Scrambles will scoot his chair out and go over to the bar. And can I get however many people in this room minus the floaty eyeball thingy? I need that many more beers, please. Give me your finest, and then I'll laugh. Your
So there's
finest.
7 total.
Perfect. I'll pay 14 silver.
Mr. Moneybags. You still have your cloak on and stuff? Of
Oh yeah, I
billowing?
got all my stuff on.
Are you serious? We're walking through the inconspicuously through a bar and you're
Oh no, I'm not being inconspicuous at all.
Right.
I have all my stuff on.
And he can pose while he's waiting for the beers. Whoosh, and his
there you go.
cloak and billow behind him.
Yeah, do a little
If he wants.
Incredibles poses.
That's right.
I took the money out of my thing,
He can do the
so I
old
pay the bartender the 14
the
silver or whatever it
bodybuilder
is.
things. Here in my pouch. Get the silvers. 1,
I'll
2. Flexing and cloak billowing as he draws out the silver.
Hell yeah.
I'll throw in a silver for a tip or whatever.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna do 2 silvers.
is there a way I could slide one of the things down to the minotaurs on the end, or is the bar not long enough? You know, like the
To the
cool
one
like.
in the northwest, yes.
Yeah.
But the bar doesn't extend anywhere near to the bar.
So I'll try it.
Southeast.
I'll look over and we'll go, "Hey, catch!" And I'll slide one down to him.
This could go all sorts of bad.
So he sort of hops up and moves and catches it. It spills out over his hand and stuff, but doesn't
Good.
seem to care.
I'll hold mine
Drinks
up
some of it.
and I'll go to the scrambled eggs and I'll chug mine down.
Here.
No, I don't have food. You want food? You're gonna have to head over to the Flagon and the Dragon.
Hey, you know what? I forgot what your name was, Happy. I'm Scrambles. What was your name again? Just a ray of sunshine behind the bar.
Droon Stone Dark.
All right.
You can see
Brune
he's
it
got
is.
a right blazoned on the back of his hand is a tattoo of Xanathar,
Oh,
clear for all to see.
okay. Brune, my guy. All right. Well, doesn't look like there's much going on here. I say we head out, boys. What do you think?
I think so.
I look over at Jackson and I look over at Godden.
Sure.
I give you a little nod. 'Cause we just got to go to the flying.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna head to the Flagon and the Dragon. Let me know if you guys want to get in some trouble while we're here. Uh, we'll be happy to oblige. And then I tip my bull head down and I walk towards the door.
All right. So you guys head out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then we head to the Flagon and the Dragon.
We got in directions, I'm assuming?
We were going there the first place, but then we stopped to sidetrack and follow these
Yeah,
guys.
he
Which
saw
honestly,
somebody thing.
I
Like
don't know
said,
what I
there's
was supposed to
very few
learn from
people
that.
walking around. Very few people walking around. So to see somebody moving around is a little odd. You see a couple more buildings that have smoke coming from their chimneys. Hell is that? Okay. Why?
As we're walking through to get to the Flagon and the Dragon,
So you
Scrambles.
see. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Scrambles is gonna look at the guys and go, "Man, we need like a secret word that means we're gonna fight people." Because that could have gone south sideways real quick. But next time, if we're gonna fight somebody, I'll ask if there's any balloons at this party. And if you guys want to fight people, you say no, there's no balloons. And if you do want to fight people, you say yeah, there are balloons here, and we just start fighting. What do you guys think?
She just used a passcode word like rutabaga.
Yeah, but if you just yell out rutabaga in a bar, everyone's gonna know you're crazy.
Yeah. Well, I know you're crazy.
Yeah, if I'm like, hey, there's no balloons at this party, and you say no, I see some balloons. I don't know. We gotta come up with something good though.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, definitely the balloons should be we're ready to go. Versus
Yeah.
not no balloons, which would be the
I like that. No
Yeah.
balloons. No balloons, no fighting. There's balloons, we're fighting.
all right.
All right.
Are we doing it for sport or are we doing it for the adventure?
I'm just saying, that way we know next time a situation like that happens, because
Oh yeah. Very
that guy
good.
wanted to fight with you, and I wasn't sure where you guys stood, and so I just want to make sure that in the future we know what's going on. I'm always down for a scrap, but I know sometimes you prefer to do it the kinder way. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we arrive at
I
the
just
Flagon, or
I had a concern that we were going to be ambushed, so I wouldn't
very
mind
well.
fighting. I
We
wouldn't
could.
mind fighting him, but yeah.
We might have been.
All right. So you guys are on. There we go. There's no way you would ever know this. And I have no idea why it's included here. But I'm going to share it anyway. Pass by a building and God, and you have this vision.
You're gonna make me read. So I need to get close enough to the monitor to be able to read it. Hang on a second.
It's called the Sea Chest.
Great.
You want to read that for us?
What's that?
Want to read
Can
it
you read
for
it?
us?
Oh, the blurb. This shop used to sell chests, strong boxes, and other containers, but the place is closed up. Proprietor, a shield dwarf named Tor Greyfell, had his brain eaten by a mind flayer that is believed to still be at large in Skullport.
So I guess I could have included that and somebody making a rumor or something, but the unless you go search door to door, even if you did, you would have no way of knowing any of the information. So it's just weird. It's just a random building in the midst of everything else that's here. All right, so as you're moving closer, you do see as you pass this area right here, oops, to the north, there is this square here. On the bottom floor, on the bottom ground level, has a bunch of iron gibbets. And iron gibbets are those cages that people are put into when they're, as punishment. They're hanging from these wooden masts. You see 6 iron gibbets scattered throughout this in pairs. 3 masts, ship's masts.
So it's not an Iron Maiden; it's something else.
No, it's a cage. The big iron cages that you can poke through and stuff. They're like bird cages, but they hold people. They're dangling about 3 feet off the floor, off the ground. They're all empty right now. But there you see 6 iron gibbets in that square.
That looks like no fun.
Yeah.
I want to avoid that.
Alright, so you're on the second floor. You see the flagon and the dragon is that building right there. But you have to walk around to get there because you're on the second floor and it's on the first floor. And as you do, you notice that this building has a couple lit lanterns outside of it and is called Feathered Rat Pet Store. And that is on the first floor.
Anybody need a familiar?
And you work your way down to actually right next to it is where you come out from the top floor. And you also notice that this building next to it is a 2-story building called the Guts and Garters. And as you get a little closer, as you're walking down toward the Flagon and Dragon, you see the word inn. So it's the Guts and Garters Inn.
Okay, there's an inn. Cool.
Guts and Garters.
Run down, the windows are shrouded in grime. You do see some lights inside, but it's lit inside, but it's
You guys, I'm not getting the feeling that I want to be in Skullport for very long. It's kind of gross and dark down here. Real seedy.
Maybe it's better upstairs.
Alright, so where you guys want? Are you gonna head to the Feathered Rat, Guts and Garters, Flagon and Dragon? Where are you gonna head?
Flagon Dragon.
Flagon and Dragon.
That's it. I'm dragging my ass.
So you go into the Flagon Dragon. It's a wood stone tavern. It is a step up from the black tankard. um, Tending a bar is a female half drow.
Ooh, which half of her?
The left half. Let's see. I don't think. No, let me check. Make sure. I'm just checking to see if there's any specific art. That's funny. All right. See a half drow behind the counter. You see it's a little bit more clear. More well lit in here. She
Nice.
is wearing the armor, but you don't see the sword or the shield.
Come here, mage.
And as you guys come in, watch your poison.
Trilly
Scram.
Temple.
You have any amberjack? Scrambles will walk towards the bar.
She reaches behind her, pulls down this fluted glass, and brings out a regular cup. Whoosh, pours out. She's pouring, you can see it's the nice hue of the amberjack that you tried at the distillery. Be 8 silver. What about the rest of you gentlemen?
I'll take a pint of the Wizard Whiz.
I've got the Ghost Head's ale or some other more expensive if you're
Goat's Head.
looking for something with more of a kick.
Yes, from the Rocky Mountains. The
So-
Goat's Head.
Okay, so she'll
What is that?
pop the tap. I'm gonna pop it, but pours the ale from the thing. 4 silver for you
Okay,
into a mug.
let's make it 5. We'll make it 5.
I pay her the 8 silver.
Okay.
Hey, I didn't catch your name. My name's Scrambles, a death dealer. AKA the Heartbreak Kid, AKA the Slayer of Dragons. Put my hand forward. As I put the money down and put my hand forward towards her. I shake her hand.
So she sort of looks at the hand for a minute and then reaches out and shakes it. Kalal Kladani. Welcome to the
Oh.
Flagon and the Dragon.
Hey, you're just the person we're looking for. A bard named Three Strings actually sent us here to meet with you.
Aha. What's that little scoundrel up to these days?
I don't remember. Let me read my note what he's up to.
Did he happen to have a pouch for me?
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to pay you. So I'll rummage around and take the pouch out, hand it to her. I'll hand it over to her.
Ah. What do you know? Never know if someone's gonna survive long enough to pay the debts. Nice to see that old Matrim Merrig still kicking, or I should say, three strings, as you probably know him.
Yeah.
So the pouch sort of is gone, as you not even sure where it went.
Ooh.
So I don't have any rooms. If you want to stay the night, you can go over to the Guts and Garters, and then three of you give me insight checks. All right, so Godin especially, actually pretty much all three of you notice that she's sort of motioning you, and with her eyes and little head nods and stuff, to a table over back in the corner. As you guys head over there, she says, "Well, thanks again for helping me out with three strings. If you need to know anything about the town, let me know, and feel free to take refuge in the Dalagaris Fortress. I can tell you where that is, up here in the uppermost level of Skullport.
Oh, cool.
Felrix still guards that place."
Okay, and he's not gonna hurt us? Is there like a password or something? I don't really know who Felrax is, but I don't want to scuffle with him.
Let him know that Cladani sent you.
Okay.
I don't see any of you bearing the Harper's symbols, so just let him know Cladani sent you.
Will do. I did have a quick question. Earlier, we were down on the first level and we saw some, like a cloaked guy and a bunch of minotaurs sitting around at this bar with this real beam of sunshine who runs the place. And they all had these Xanthars tattoos on the back of their hands. What's up with that? Is that something we should get mixed up with, or should we kind of stay away from that?
Well, I don't really have what you might call a meal here, but I can probably round up some fruit and maybe some other snacks and some nuts or something. Yeah, Xanathar pretty much runs the whole place nowadays. Skillport's seen better days. It goes through its different phases. Right now, Xanathar is the big man in charge, although rumor has it he's not even a man at all.
Okay.
What would it be?
I appreciate the snacks you are gonna provide. I say that pretty loud. Then I sit down.
Well, since you guys have been to the Black Tankard, remember that thing floating up above in the rafters?
Yeah,
Hmm.
that weird eye thingy.
That's a spectator. Xanathar, from what I hear, is actually a beholder. The real thing. And
Oh, lovely.
if you don't remember, you can look at in the stream, and it's what Micah has behind him, and on his background.
Yeah.
That is actually a picture of Xanathar.
No, this one's name is Ted. Because I decided
Ted's
to
cousin.
call him Ted. It's Xanthar's nephew, Ted.
So she heads back, brings out a little tray, And it's got a little cup with some dried fruit of some sort, uh, prunes, raisins. You're not really sure what they are, and then some nuts in another small cup, and then some cut fruit there. Sets it down.
That's the vegetarian stuff.
I'll start eating it.
Yeah.
She says, if you guys do decide to stay at the Guts and Garters, just know that Quietude, he's like your friend here. She nods at Jackson.
Yeah.
But he likes to keep an ear open on the guests for Xanathar. You know what I mean?
Indeed, we do.
We do know what you mean.
She heads back to the bar.
Cool.
Yep.
And we level up, right? Because of all the experience we just got.
I wish.
We did one of the quests, okay? That's a big deal.
It is. It's
Anyway.
not worth 20,000, which is
I
what
don't
you
know.
would need for all 4 of you to level up. But
Well, I'm not worried about the other guys. I'm just worried about me.
exactly.
I don't give a damn if Jackson had gotten level up. I want to level up.
20,000.
Yeah, you each need 5,000 to go up to the next level.
5,000 total for the group.
You each need 5,000.
I'm at 22,595 to 23 for the next level. I don't know.
Ooh, it's close.
So you are actually
I've been waiting, hoping that sometime in the next, 2 years, I get a chance to level up again.
so yes. As soon as you are able to sleep, God and you will be able to level up.
Woot.
But only Godden, because he's still 6.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm behind you, but that's right. And a while.
All right. Well, hey, I think we should.
Wouldn't he?
I think we should go up to that place she was talking about. Sounds pretty cool. The abandoned whateverness.
So if, she also mentioned, as you guys are talking, like I said, if you have any questions or want to know about anything in the town, we got to let you know. She does mention the bats. Since you, if you mentioned the bats roost,
Yes.
it's on the 2nd level, and it's used to be a tavern. It's now a fighting den where visitors can settle their differences through fisticuffs, and you can also go and bet and watch the outcome of these fights.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's why he was inviting you to the Bats Roost. Just you and him.
Oh, he wasn't trying to bone you.
Nope. He's trying to
He's
fight
trying
you.
to fight you. Trying to pick a bone with you. And hey, this is kind of off subject, but has to do with the game we're playing. We're supposed to be searching for Crescendo Rosnar, who is a person that has a diving white falcon and a field of blue inscripted on their family motto. Did we run into that already? I feel like we found that, or maybe a ring that had that on there.
Yes. You found the ring.
Yes. And we're supposed to return it to someone.
They are in the yawning portal.
Oh, so they're back
His
at the
sister,
other
I
thing.
believe it
Yeah.
was. I believe it's his sister.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure that we hunt for magic and the phylactery. Okay, so none of these
He
things
was
are in Skullport
dead
to
in
my
the
knowledge.
closet. Stuffed in a closet.
Yeah, okay, so to my knowledge, the only thing that maybe is down here is a phylactery. A lich phylactery.
And you know, just from common sense,
There's not a phylactery
It's
down
going to
here.
be a lot lower than here. Dealing with a lich, a lich is not going to let his phylactery. It's sort of, if you think of the Horcruxes from Harry
Yeah, I know.
Potter, that's what they are. So if the lich dies, he will reappear within a week at his phylactery and reform, and he's good to go. Just like keep going. If you kill the phylactery, it kills the lich forever. So they do not keep them laying around. They do not keep them,
Yeah, it's not right around the corner. So,
and
okay.
they are not unprotected. They're not. There are
Yeah.
traps galore usually, lots of stuff protecting it. So you have
Sure.
a feeling this is going to be much higher level stuff. Just saying. That's why it's offering you 1,000 platinum.
Platinum. That's a lot of platinum. I saw that
10,000
1,000
gold.
platinum.
10,000 gold if you find it.
All right. Well, hey guys. I have an option. I think we should either pack it in for the night and get out of here, or I'm down to go watch some of those fights. Maybe put some bets in. Maybe we could take your Minotaur buddy up at the Batwing or whatever it is. Bat Den.
So the Feathered Rat pet store is run by a half elf. Is also a harper. So she mentioned she knows him personally. Elvira Snowveins. And he sells a bat. You can get a bat for 5 copper, a cat for 5 silver, a frog or a toad for 5 copper, a giant fire beetle for 25 gold, a giant rat for 10 silver, a lizard for 5 copper, a rat for 5 copper, a spider for 5 copper, and a sturge for 10 silver. The sturge is those big mosquito things that
Yeah.
suck down and drain your blood.
Yeah, all of that sounds awful to walk around with, so I don't want any of it. I'm gonna pass.
There you go. There's what just happened. Why didn't it share? Try to get there. It is. As its landscape is making all the noises for all of those.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going over there to see if he has something in the back room, like something special that they don't have in the front.
Well,
But
the giant fire beetles
it's pretty cool.
are like used to be like kobolds, the go-to level 1 creatures that you fought. They're giant fire beetles because they can spew fire out their butts,
Nice.
and they also glow. So if you kill them, you can then take their like fireflies, but they're big, so you can carve out their glowing back sides, stick them on a torch, and carry them around like a torch for a day.
That's cool.
The sturges are cool if you can get it to not kill you. The giant rats are also level 1 creatures you can train.
No, thank you.
So
I already have a rat, and he's pretty fucking cool.
that's right. A lot better. Scrambles is a lot better. I mean,
Tricks.
Tricks is a lot better than any giant rat, that's for sure. But you guys have already scoffed your nose at several different opportunities. You had a serpent staff that would change into a giant boa constrictor.
Yeah.
You have a anklet that can make your door into an actual fighting machine.
I still have the anklet. We didn't sell it. I took it back. Anyway. Well, what do you guys want to do? You
I think
want to
Mantha
go to the
missed
back?
this week because she would go there and probably buy most of those. At least a couple.
Do you guys want to go to the bat place, or do you guys want to go take a rest and get out of Skullport? What do you think?
So she can tell you also about there's a Dark Harvest market where you can get food from the Underdark. They also, there's a Dwerger who has were-rat guards there. There's a cartographer,
Oh, that's cool.
a sword and a sextant, a couple of halflings sell maps.
Oh, is there anybody here who can get us a teleporter or a portal back to the Yawning Portal? Or do we have to go all the way back up through the Mad Mage?
I'll let you know here in just a moment. There's a foundry.
He's
So there's smiths. There's a smith there that fashions weapons, armors, and tools. The Dwerger smith. It's the only 4-story building in Skullport. Dalagar's Fortress, I mentioned already. Lantern Lighter is a person that sells lanterns. He's a old half elf. Doesn't sell the oil, but he sells the lanterns.
Okay.
Poisoned Quill is a place who can make money from people needing to leave Skullport in a hurry. So this is the one. So she can teleport you out for the cost of 50 gold per party member up front.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
It's called a Poison Quill. She also is known. She's also a very good forger. So if you need documents forged, she can help you out.
Documents, huh?
And then last, there's the Worm's Gullet, which is from a even larger than normal purple worm that's been petrified and hollowed out. It's a restaurant. It's the only restaurant in town. She says the food's not very good there, since their new manager, a Dwerger named Gar Stonedark, they make whatever the meals come from, whatever their kobolds can find. So it's things like sturge loaf, carrion crawler souffle, flump stew, and hot shrieker pie.
That all sounds awful.
Yes. There is a huge spider carved by the house Tenarthal, called Tenarthal Refuge. And it looms, as you can see it from, as soon as you turn the corner, you can see it way off in the distance. It's up there, and it's now pretty close to where you guys are. And and as you get closer to it, you see that there are some webs. You do see these giant spiders crawling on and into it every once in a while. The spider's head, thorax, and abdomen contain living quarters, but she is pretty sure, the bartender's pretty sure it's nobody lives there anymore, just the giant spiders. There's the Nightshade's Caress for herbs and poisons and elixirs, medicinal fungi. And the apothecary is some sort of, it's called Nightshade, some sort of undead creature.
Okay.
And the last place she mentions is the Overflowing Urn, where you can buy oil.
Like smelling oil or lantern oil or all the above?
Both. Yep.
Cool. I don't know about you guys, but I want to get the hell out of here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree.
I said we go
Similar.
straight to that chick and teleport out.
The poison quill.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Poison quill or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder if she can recommend somebody who can even take us to her just to make it easier and quicker. Give us a guide.
Hold on just a minute. I just gotta. There it is. So it is just behind the pet shop.
Oh, it's not even that far.
Nope. And it's on the second floor. Second level. That meets a level.
All right,
So if you're
let's head
looking at
that
the
way.
map, looks like you all have the map. It is that little brown patch sticking out from the building above it.
Okay,
It's a normal sized building, but it's below on the second floor.
gotcha. Well, I'm gonna grab Danny Dorvito.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out with everybody else.
Alright. What the hell happened to your letter? Oh, holy snikes, that got small. Somebody's screwing with the. It's so small. There it goes. Okay. Why? I'm not sure why it got shrunk too. It's just weird. Alright, anyway, here's the. I don't know how that happened. How it got squished, but okay. Doesn't matter. You guys are almost out of here. So as you move, head up to here.
Yeah.
Alright, so when you come in, give me percentiles.
Is this important or no? Because I have inspiration.
No, not yet.
Hey, good old 100.
Ouch.
Yeah, we all suck balls. Jackson didn't do too bad.
Yeah.
That's two 100s in one game.
Yeah.
I've never seen a 100 roll. So not around that much though.
We're 2 in a row, so we're doing great.
That's right.
We're batting 100.
Alright, so you see this Jackson as you come around the corner. You guys are making your way down from the third floor. I mean, from the
Second
you
floor?
guys are on the second floor, so you're making your way down to the first floor. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You were on the second floor to begin with. So you work your way over through these. Finally, make your way over to where she is and her entrance is. And as you guys are still a ways away, you see this guy in gray robes with Alfred Einstein hair, big bushy beard, crazy beard, human, carrying this staff looks insane. Warded, twisted wood, several different gems on it. As he's walking, sort of turns around, waves goodbye, steps out, takes a couple steps, and disappears.
Ooh, fancy. It's the
And
equivalent of the
you've
electric car.
seen pictures of him in the awning portal.
Ooh, who was he?
Give me a history check, Jackson.
Yep.
DC 12.
History. Biology. Come on, baby. Give me something good. There we go.
So you're pretty sure that looked a lot like Hallister, the Mad Mage.
Ah. Inbreeding. No.
That's crazy.
I pass on the information.
Like the Mad Mage? Who made the whole mage portal thingy?
That's what Jackson
whole-
thinks he saw.
That's
so
crazy.
As you come in, you see let me pull up a picture. Other image. Go. That is not what it should be. Okay, let me check one other place here. Okay. Alright, so as you come in, you see this man, and he's
Oh shit. He's a real creepy. Do we have to do intimidation checks? Because I'm intimidated.
he says, back so, oh, it's you. Welcome. What can I do for you?
First things first. What do you mean back so? Who who are you talking to just now? Wouldn't happen to be Hallister, would it? I'm looking right in his eyes to tell if he's lying to me or not.
Oh, Hallister does enjoy a spot of tea. You do see that there's a tea set up on next to a small table with 2 cups and the pitcher. He joins me every once in a while. We go way back.
Oh, that's cool. He's like the guy who did all this. It's pretty crazy. You know him.
Yeah.
Hey, there's no shot you're gonna tell us where he's at though, right? Where he goes to or whatever.
Oh, I'm not sure where he goes when he's not here. There's any number of places he could be. There are more than 20 different levels of this keep that where he resides here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know which level the phylactery's on, would you?
There are a couple different liches who reside here. Last I checked, it's level 16 or so.
Sweet. You're full of useful information. Thank you. My name's Scrambles. What's your name?
Tasselgrin.
All right. Well, Tasselgrin, I'm told you're the guy who can teleport us out of here and up to the yawning portal for small fees. Does that sound about right?
As you know, there's no teleportation allowed within the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Perhaps I might know of a way of doing so. Let's say 150 gold for the three of you.
Sounds pretty fair.
How about 100?
Absolutely. Which one of you would like to stay behind?
No, we all want to go.
It's a fair price. Buy two, get one free.
So, where would you like to go? Do you have a teleportation circle, or would you like to return to Waterdeep?
Waterdeep. That's where the yawning
Yeah.
portal is, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to just go back to Waterdeep.
Very well. I will be ready in about 10 minutes. If you have the gold.
Oh, I do. And I'll put 50 gold up.
Okay.
I can take my door with me, right?
Yes, you can. I wondered,
Okay, cool.
surprised that Danny has been down there this long, actually.
Oh, you know Danny? You and Danny go way back? That's cool.
What about the rest of the other Godin and Jackson?
Taking money out of my inventory now.
Yeah, well, are we
How
pulling
much?
our money?
50 gold. And I'm going to take it out of Toggin's inventory. Pay for everybody. Pay for everybody twice. He's feeling generous.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot my wallet. We gotta go back. Alright, let's see. Alright. So, Toggin is paid. Jackson has more gold by far than anybody, and he keeps trying to weasel his way out of paying for
Yes.
stuff.
It's not weaseling. It's called bartering. It's what you always do.
This guy
That's why he
knows
has more gold than everybody.
this guy
Exactly.
knows Hallister, and he's like a ridiculously strong OP NPC. I don't want to mess with him. Like he knows Hallister. He knows that there's a billion levels. He teleports people.
He could be insulted if you don't barter.
Even more impressive, he knows Danny.
He also knows Danny. Him and Danny go way back.
Yeah.
All right, so
Does
everybody,
10%.
I'm going to presume everybody has subtracted 50 gold.
Yes.
That
Yes.
takes you to. He takes the gold. And you see it opens up a little box, sets the gold in, closes the box. It's very deliberate in most of what he does. Not a lot of wasted movement as he's moving about the place. He grabs several different things. Looks like chalk or some sort of writing implement. Some candles. Steps back through a beaded curtain. And then comes back in 9.5 minutes later. If you'll follow me. And you see as you step in to this back room, there's this large circle on the floor and all these different runes and such are around it. You see that there are gems and inlaid, so it's almost like a mosaic. Only some of the runes are written. Rest of it looks to be permanent. And instructs you where to stand. Says some words, and the candles start flaring up, and the flames get higher and higher, taller and taller and taller, as he continues chanting, and then everything goes black, and then it feels like you're almost going to throw up. You're not sure which way is up, which way is down. You can't see anything. It's pitch black, and then you stumble and take a couple steps as bright light shows up again, and you find that you're in an attic. You see the dust motes coming through as the sun shines through the window, and you're in an attic, and you can hear children down below you. Below, so a couple of them are arguing. You hear a couple laughter. There sounds like there's a dozen at least, and you see there's one of those stairways that lower down.
Okay. Can we open the little staircase that goes down?
You can. The noise gets much louder, and you see that the stairway lowers down into a hallway with lots of doors along both sides, and then a large regular staircase on either end going down.
All right. Hey guys, I think we're in like an orphanage or something. We should get out of here.
Church converted into a bar.
You see that there are
Yeah.
the hallway
Turning
goes,
the children of the corn on our ass.
and at each end there are shutters. Both of them happen to be open right now, and you see that there are landings outside the shuttered windows. There are no glass there, just the shutters. So you have the stairs going down inside, and then this will look to be like the equivalent of a fire escape on either side.
Let's get out of here quick.
There's a pile of hay 4 stories down.
That's right. The Assassin's Creed jump.
Yeah.
Shh. See an eagle perched on the end of a 2x4.
I-beam. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's take the fire escape and get down. Get out of here and head back to the yawning portal.
All right, so you head down outside. You do see, as you round the corner, you do see you are in fact at an orphanage, and you see a sort of faded sign, and it reads, Dock Ward Orphanage. Then that's not doctors, that's sitting on the dock of the bay. Dock Ward Orphanage. See, so if you had bought some sturges, you could have let them go in the orphanage. Or some fire beetles or giant rats.
Are there any signs
Could
to
have
say
another
something like "He who walks behind the rose," or
That's right.
is there a kid named Isaac that is preaching?
Nope, not yet.
Okay,
See, but
very
if you
good. Just-
let these level 1 monsters in there, then you could be the backstory of your next generation's adventures.
Yeah, how many
Grew up
orphans do we have
in
to
an
kill
orphanage,
before we
and
level?
suddenly a sturge showed up.
How many orphans do you have to kill before you level up?
That's right. See, the thing is with orphans, nobody will miss them. So
Exactly. They're not gonna call home about it, so
no revenge story
yeah.
coming after you. All right. There's a
Pulling Anakin.
D&D comic book
Scrambled,
series that came
scrambled
out,
eggs turned Phantom Menace. Let's go.
and in the first comic, number 1, this orphanage had these, something was turning some of these orphans undead, and so the adventurers had to kill these orphans. And he mentioned one of the rogue mentions, well, at least nobody's gonna miss him.
Horrible.
Shit.
Anyway, so yes, you are now in Waterdeep. You're by the dock district. You can smell the salt air, and that is where we will leave it for this week.
Which reminds me of one of my favorite orphan jokes. Just did you know the F in orphan stands for family?
I did not.
You're supposed to say there's no F in orphan.
Oh,
Right. And I say there's no family. Anyway,
gotcha.
So here is a picture of Waterdeep's dock ward.
There's a pickup line like that too. Hey,
Cool.
Kenrick. Spell me.
M-E?
You forgot the D.
There is no D.
There's no D in me.
D
Not
and me.
yet.
That's right.
Not
I
yet.
remember now.
Not yet.
Not
There
yet.
is. Hey,
Nice.
There's no D in me. Yes. I remember now.
a
Good one.
shitty old one.
So there is your map of Waterdeep itself. So you guys can see you're down here in the dock ward, somewhere within the dock ward. And this could be a good segue for the Descent into Avernus campaigns,
game?
but it's not. Yeah, Avernus is the Nine Hells, and Waterdeep is the Descent into Avernus starts in Waterdeep, and you then end up going to the Nine Hells themselves. It does have cool vehicles if you're like not Mad Mage, the Road Warrior,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You end up driving these huge vehicles that can fight each other and shoot things and run over things. And they're run by soul coins, which are actual souls of people. And you put them in there, and they're expended to run these battle wagons and stuff. Anyway, that's not where we're going next. You guys, I presume you're heading back to. That is my next question, though. Real quick, I presume you're heading back to Phandalin.
Yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
the goal. You
Got
might
to get to the yawning portal, yeah.
get distracted, but the main goal is eventually get back toward Phandalin.
Yeah.
Okay.
To at least establish everything, and then once we have stuff set up and ready to roll, and the ground is laid, we can go do whatever. But
Yeah, we got places to check on, see how the construction's going, that sort of thing.
yeah, we gotta make a big payment on the house, all that kind of crap. Jackson has his blacksmith that's up.
Smithy, my Smithy.
All right. So, that's where we'll leave it. Thanks for playing with me, gentlemen. I appreciate you. And
Hey, man.
we will. So don't forget, Reno. I don't know if you've read the Discord, but starting September, so not next week, but the week after, we're switching campaigns days. So this will be on Wednesdays going forward. In September, and then the campaign we're doing on Wednesdays will be on Thursdays. Other than that, everything's the same. 7 to 10 on Wednesdays. So those of you watching, also keep that in mind. We'll be swapping them. But other than that, everything stays the same. So thanks a lot. As Zinlu says, I remember chasing beholders down in the tunnels underwater deep years ago. There you go. Yep. Xanathar started in Waterdeep, and some people still think he's still there. He's a mob boss who owns goldfish, and
And a hamster, right?
the goldfish is his prized possession.
Ooh.
So, anyway, I don't know that if he holds a hamster or not. I've never actually read the Adventures in Waterdeep stuff, but yeah, there's like 2 different campaigns that can be played. There's a Dragon Heist, which plays in Waterdeep as well, all about this huge heist of dragon coins that everybody's looking for, and your group has to try to be the first to find it. But that, thanks again for playing. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the cameras. If anybody cares, if this worked. My Fantasy Grounds did not seem to lock up or not seem to glitch as much. But then again, we also didn't fight, so we'll see.
Yeah, but still,
If this works, I'm going to try to get a better background for my phone. We'll see if this works. It didn't kill my phone dead, so let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night.
guys.
Good night.